This month is National Reading Month, and a local organization is offering a program to help you better focus and stick to your reading goals. And with me now, we have Amanda Lee, the Regional Director of Brain Balance San Diego. Not your first time here. We're so glad to have you back, Amanda. Okay, so this is, for the folks at home who don't know what Brain Balance does and what your goal is, can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So if you're a parent or an adult or a child who's just kind of tired of the same old interventions, maybe it's tutoring, maybe it's medication, maybe it's just try harder. We're the solution that helps you get to the root of what's going on and how we function, from focus you mentioned to sensory processing, learning challenges, to even our mental health. A lot of that is based in the connectivity and development in our brain. So Brain Balance really supports neuroplasticity and building up those brain connections so that you can feel your best. So it's not about always having an issue, it's about how can you enhance your brain health to perform and function optimally.
And what kind of results are you seeing, by the way, from your organization?
Wonderful results if you are able to stick to our program. And the recommendation, just like going to the gym and trying to build those muscles, you're trying to build new pathways in the brain. So it takes some time. However, it's fun. It is hands-on. It's active. It's interactive, and there's nutrition as well. So doing different specific sensory motor exercises over just a few months. That's it. A few months. We have students who go from being multiple grade levels behind to catching up, to those who've been struggling for years with mental health challenges to now feeling regulated. And that's incredible. And we've been doing this for about 20 years now. We've worked with about 60,000 people, and we have a ton of research to back up what we do. So we are considered evidence-based, especially for something like ADHD.
That's wonderful. I know we're talking about National Reading Month, so let's talk about that. If we wanted to be effective readers and more focused while we're reading, what do you have to say about that?
Well, it depends on what kind of reading you're doing. These days, we all like to read little clips, right? The social media, like, just give me the abbreviated summary. But reading is just such an essential skill in life. And with the technology that we have these days, it only can get you so far. You still have to comprehend what you're reading as well. And so if you're trying to read, something that everyone needs to realize is these are pretty complex systems in the brain to allow you to order off a menu, for instance, to reading chapter books or even those summaries. So ensuring that you have a good foundation, auditory processing, visual processing to oral abilities is all part of reading skill sets.
Okay, I have a question. So sometimes, because I like to read as well, but there are times when I'll read a page and what did I just read? And then I have to read it again, and I'm thinking, am I so distracted right now that I can't follow? I know I'm not the only one.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
What tips do you have for that?
So practicing that sustained focus and mindfulness is really what's key. You're right, we're constantly pulled in different directions today. So partly, are you present in what you're reading and doing, or are you thinking about what's for dinner and what's going on tomorrow while you're trying to do the task at hand? So practicing single tasking is one of the #1 things you can do to train your brain for that sustained focus. All right.
You just said single tasking.
Yes.
And here we are, we're like, I can multitask. I can multitask. And so I guess there are...
The brain can only do so much.
Right. I like that. You know what? I'm going to single task my way out of here.
Single task and mindfulness.
There you go. Talk to us real quick about your personalized programs. Because like you said, it's not just for children.
It's not. It's for kids, teens, and adults, no matter the goal, no matter the challenge. And so when you come to our program, you're given a personalized approach, because it's much more effective when we can meet you where you're at and, again, have that comprehensive integrated training. So the hands-on component to the cognitive and social emotional skills, to the nutritional foundation of what you're fueling your brain and body is really what's key. And depending on your goals and challenges, again, and your age, we can make sure you have what you need to be set up. So it's not just, here's your exercise plan and that's it. It's much more supported, because we have to be that village for you.
There you go. If people want more information, where can they get that?
BrainBalanceSanDiego.com, and we also have 3 centers, one in Carmel Mountain Ranch, Chula Vista, and Encinitas.
Oh, you're all over the county.
We are, and we work virtually too. We actually serve people globally, so you don't have to be in this area.
Look at that.
We've been around around for a while.
And here's the thing, we would also like to put your information on our website. So if you go to fox5sandiego.com, click the Scene On tab, we can get that link for you as well. But oh my gosh, Amanda, we could talk for a little while. I'm thinking about all the things that distract me. But
yes,
like
but
you
come
said,
learn more. An assessment is so helpful just to figure out your baseline, especially if reading is a challenge. Let's see what's going on.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate you. All right. Next on the Fox 5 News at 1, Lego